300 inhabitants, but is one of the villages with more wineries in Rioja, but mainly small wineries. Here, what is typical is to be a wine grower, to have your own vineyards, and with your own vineyards to make young wine, and nowadays more and more people is doing crianza, reservas, and other wine. The tradition here was to make young wine of carbonic maceration. But even in those years, since the beginning we were founded, Bodegas de la Marquesa was founded in 1880, and we never did young wine. We always did wines following the French methods of aging in barrel. So all our wines have been aged in barrel, like the crianza, reserva, the Gran Reserva, and after 140 years, we follow doing that classic profile of wines, and together with that, we make two whites, well, you know the wines, two whites, and some single vineyard wines, Finca Alcebazo, Finca Monteviejo, and some single varieties of wines of Mazuelo and Graciano. So we will taste some of the wines now here, and the others for dinner. All our wines are aged in barrel. Even the white is 4 months in barrel. La Marquesa is around 8 months, 10 months in barrel. And then we have also the Gran Reserva. The Gran Reservas have to be there minimum 3 years in the bottle. So at the end, what we are going to see is an area in which the young wine growers of carbonic maceration wines only needed 2 tanks, a few tanks to make the wine, and then the wine was done. You press it, you filter it, and the wine is done. But here we need space for the barrels, aging, and for the bottles. So we are going to see just that. Tanks for the fermentation, barrels, and areas for the bottle aging. Depending on the wines, here nowadays we have in the winery around 10 vintages. We still are selling Gran Reserva 18, and until 25 we have all the wines, all the vintages into the winery. There we go. This is the area where we have the Gran Reservas. This is just to share. We have 2 materials for tanks in the winery. Some of the tanks are stainless steel, some of the tanks are concrete, and we also have fooders, wooden fooders of 5,000 liters. Traditionally, we were doing the fermentation here, but now we only do here the malolactic fermentation and the blendings before the boldings. But most of the fermentations and winemaking is done in stainless steel with control of temperature downstairs.